Hey guys, Rob with Next Gen Rider here. So, been working on the bike recently, doing the Chiggy install, and my bike's been sitting for a bit. I've been doing some traveling, and then the rain came, and I just haven't started the bike. Normally I go out there and crank it every once in a while, start it up. But I didn't do that, so my battery was down, actually on both bikes. So the Vogue started, but the BMW needed a jump. And so I got it started, but the charging system really was struggling with the battery depleted. So I needed a battery charger. I didn't have one here. So I ordered one here in the Philippines, and I ordered this one. It's, I guess you say that, Leicester. And I got it here on, I think, Lazada. And it came like a day later, and they gave me motorcycle film, which is kind of typical here in the Philippines. They tend to throw freebies in with orders sometimes. And I used it on the bike, and it topped off my battery. I think I ran it on the bike for about 6 hours, and it's a 2 amp charger. We're going to unbox it and check it out, because this is available on Amazon. I would have bought Battery Tender brand if it was available, but I couldn't get it here. But since I got this one and I used it, it worked pretty good. I'm going to unbox it and let you guys see it, because if you're in the States or wherever you are, it's probably available on Amazon. And here in the Philippines, I paid like 800 pesos for this, which is like maybe 15 bucks or so, $16. So not much, a decent price. So let's unbox it. Let's check it out. Okay, so here we go. The Leicester CN 2 amp battery charger. So now, just some information for you. They offer a 750 milliamp charger, and they also offer an 1100 milliamp battery charger. I saw their 750 milliamp chargers out there in a 4-pack for about $40, which is kind of interesting because the Battery Tender 750 milliamp charger for one is also $40, but you can get a 4-pack of those for 40 bucks. Again, this one, I think it was like 20 bucks on Amazon. I paid like 16 for it here in the Philippines. Let's open it up and check it out. So you get really a pretty good little instruction manual. It's not bad for Chinese products. It's pretty well done relative to some of the other stuff I've seen. So nice little instruction book. Let's take this out. So we have the charging unit, and then a couple of other cables. So the charging unit, it's a wall plug style. It's compatible with 110 or 220. And it gives you some nice LED indication. Like I said, I used this already. So you'll get one LED on the left when it tells you the battery's in the 0 to 50% range of charge. And then my battery started there, and then it charged for maybe an hour or so, and then it jumped into the 50 to 100% range. And then when it completed, it just shut off. So you have a mode button. So this red button here in the middle is labeled mode. Actually, it says model. So what that does is that's going to switch you between 12 volt and 6 volt and LiFePO 4 charging, or LiPo charging. You have indicators down here at the bottom to indicate which mode you're in. You also have a 12 volt repair indicator and then an abnormal indicator. So if it has problems going into charging mode, it'll probably throw the abnormal. And then if it runs through charging mode and can't achieve 100% charge, I imagine it'll throw up the repair indicator telling you maybe your battery's shot. But for me, I stepped through these two LEDs and then it turned off. And then I checked my battery and I had about 13 volts on it. So it has a 96-inch lead that has an SAE connector on the end of it. And that's exactly what I wanted. I have an F800 GS, so getting to the battery is not as easy as just taking off the seat. I have to actually remove a cowling that has 4 bolts on it. So I do have an SAE lead already installed that goes up to a USB power outlet, so it was very convenient just to buy this, plug it in, pull the lead off the USB box or accessory, and then plug it in there. Worked great. If you don't have that already on your bike, then they give you one, at least the lead for it, and it's fused. Let's see how big the fuse is in there. It's not really... Okay, it's a 5 amp fuse, so it's overrated for this app, but you do have some fuse protection there. A couple of ring terminals where you can affix it to your battery, and then your SAE connector with a weatherproof cover. It fits a bit loose, but it's there. So you can add this to your motorcycle and leave it there, and then just, you know, hide this down in your frame till you need it, and then put your Trickle charger on your bike routinely without much effort. Then if you have a battery out of the bike, you have this cable with the SAE on one end and then a couple of clamps. So a pretty nice little kit for about $16 here in the Philippines, 800 pesos. Very, very happy with it. It worked good. So available on Amazon. I think the pricing on Amazon, say if you're ordering out of the US, is about 20 bucks. And then again, if you want the smaller 750 milliamp charger, I didn't see those individually, but a 4-pack for about $40. I'm sure they're out there somewhere, so you can probably get a 750 or 1100 milliamp unit for less money. But this one worked really good. I was surprised. I tried to order the best one I could find with an SAE connector here in the Philippines, and I got this one shipped in a day, and I got the freebie, so pretty happy with the Leicester, I think that's how you say it, Trickle charger. Thanks for watching.